Hi everyone, by the end of this video, you will understand multiple reasons for why you should pursue a STEM Masters abroad. I will share multiple pros and insights on each of them. This video, along with Why Not Masters video, will finally help you decide if Masters is the degree for you. I want to start off by mentioning that all of the benefits that we have discussed in Why Study Abroad also apply for Y Masters. Those pros being you experience culture diversity, you have a high potential to upgrade your future lifestyle, you experience high quality education, you get less competition, you challenge yourself, basically experiencing personal development and growth. Mentioning these pros with just one-liners does not justify their importance. That is why please check out the Why Study Abroad video to understand these pros in detail, as they are quite beneficial and important for you to realize. Having said all this, let's now dive into the first pro in no particular order. Masters is an awesome path to PhD. Masters can be a segue to PhD if you're currently unsure of your research interests and also the dedication and time commitment required for a PhD. You can pursue advanced degree courses during your master's program that are generally taken by PhD students. You also get the chance to work in state-of-the-art research projects on the campus with top professors and their ongoing PhD scholars. In many cases, you can even choose to work on thesis for your master's. Along with building a research profile for your career, all these can help you crystallize your interest areas and help you decide if PhD in the future is right for you. If you're thinking, why would someone spend thousands of dollars just to see their interests? Why shouldn't one come for PhD instead? First of all, masters in majority of Western countries is not expensive, except USA and some other countries. Secondly, countries that have high tuition and living costs also have more opportunities in general, and you have higher chances of earning back that spent tuition. For example, in the US for an MScs degree, even if you pay full tuition, you can recover your tuition and living costs by working in big tech for 2 to 3 summers while still studying ahead for PhD, which is usually fully funded. Additionally, if you decide to pursue PhD after masters from the same university, many of these master's programs worldwide allow your master's coursework credits to be counted towards your PhD credit requirements. So all in all, you don't lose much on the overall time commitment and you get both master's and a PhD in a similar time frame. Now the second pro is that master's is an awesome path to an academic career. Now this is one step further to the PhD path as I just discussed above, but you can explore your interests of becoming a professor down the line during masters also. You have the potential to become a teaching assistant during your course of your master's program. This can help you improve your speaking skills, your teaching skills, and ultimately also inform you if teaching is something that you really enjoy. For many programs, these teaching and research assistant positions earn you top dollar when it comes to part-time jobs on campus. Also in many programs, these positions fund your entire semester worth of tuition, while you earn your salary separately as a TA and RA. Now the third pro is that masters is an awesome path to professional job career. This one kind of comes under upgrading your lifestyle pro that we have covered in the Why Study Abroad video, but it deserves a special focus here too. After masters, in most cases, countries abroad offer you opportunities to work full-time in your domain. Now, you should understand that professional and practical work can be quite different from your college coursework and research work. For example, studying hard algorithm courses during your master's will probably not help you in your tech career at big tech companies. But still, at least some courses will be useful. Also, you learn to work in a team when working for a course project, working with a supervisor on research projects, etc. The main benefit for masters is the location opportunity. Most of the top master's programs are in Western countries, which have bigger economies, which eventually lead to high salaries for the same quality of work that you could do currently in your home country. To give some context, machine learning engineer in the US at mid-level position earns from $250,000 to $400,000 yearly. I cover the salaries in detail under the US deep dive section, so make sure to check that out later on. Fourth pro is that masters offer diversity of courses and specializations. Some countries offer specialized programs and research opportunities that may not be available in your home country. This can be particularly attractive if you're looking to pursue a niche field or an area of study. Most often, master's programs allow you to pick your courses from a wide selection of courses. This is a big thing. It allows you to tailor your academic journey to your specific interests and goals. You get the opportunity to work on breadth by studying multiple areas within your domain. or on depth by pursuing a specialization. For example, in computer science, you can either do a general computer science degree or maybe pursue a data science or machine learning specialization. I will cover some scenarios of which program to choose, what kind of specialization to choose in the next course. Understand first if master's is for you and which degree suits you. Get started on the prep and alongside discover these specifics. You don't need to eat a 5-course meal in just one bite. The fifth pro is that master's is generally inexpensive. If you're admitted into a master's with thesis course, in most cases your entire master's is funded with combination of scholarships, teaching and research assistantships. For other master's programs, you have the potential to earn back that spent tuition and the living cost within 1 to 2 years of graduating and working full-time in your domain. In my case, I was at net zero in 3 months after graduating from my MScs degree. Internships and job at big tech can literally make you feel like you had a free master's even after paying full tuition. We will talk more about the tuition, scholarships, and internships under the Masters in the US deep dive section. Now the sixth pro is master's is a short time commitment. Programs vary from 1 to 3 years depending on the domain, research or coursework style masters, but in general a master's degree in most Western countries take 1.5 to 2 years. And completing a master's within 1 to 2 years is the most common thing in the US. That's not a long-time commitment when compared to other degrees like undergraduate, PhD, law, medical, etc. Even if you don't like the lifestyle abroad and miss your home, you have the option to work for 1 to 3 years after graduation and come back. You can cover your education loan and save loads of money for your future in those 3 years and then return back to your home country. And you will be back with an evolved mindset, worldwide network, and memorable experiences. All of these are hard to quantify but are valuable throughout your life. The seventh pro is that along with your master's, you get part-time job opportunities. Along with studying, usually master's programs allow students to work with some restrictions in some countries to cover at least monthly living expenses. Now, these part-time jobs can be blue-collar jobs like working in a restaurant as cashier or a chef, or a white-collar job like working as a research assistant, teaching assistant, etc. These opportunities and experiences, especially for blue-collar jobs, grow your cultural awareness, work appreciation, skill set, etc. And this is something not available for students in countries like India. For example, working in a restaurant making pizza helps you learn a new skill of making a pizza, make new work friends, understand all about the different sauces, toppings and pizza styles, and cultural preferences, understand how the restaurant is run and whatnot. These jobs help you relate and connect to other people working with these jobs, and you will appreciate their work even more because you've been through this. You will not understand the value until you really try it out. The eighth pro is that master's is an awesome career change segue. If you want to transition into a different field or industry which requires specific knowledge and skills not covered by your current degree and or work experience, master's abroad can be quite beneficial for you. Now, this is based on the fact that you've already built up your profile to qualify for applying to this master's program. If you haven't, this is something you should work on first to see whether you're genuinely interested in this new field or industry and if you're ready to switch your field or career. For example, you are an BTech mechanical engineering student currently working as a consultant in a tech, but you really want to switch for software engineers or machine learning profile and stay in the tech career. And you've made up your mind for switch, not just by seeing other people work or seeing their salaries, but also experiencing building software and machine learning projects on your own. Understanding this is very important. So in that case, having a CS degree abroad, that too an advanced one, can unlock far many job opportunities with high income for you. The ninth pro is that masters provide you with immigration and work opportunities worldwide. With an advanced degree like masters, especially from widely respected countries like the US, your value as an worldwide high-skilled employee increases. Your chances increase to move your life abroad, in other countries as well, including Canada, Australia, etc., where in many cases you can directly move there as the permanent resident. Masters increase your chances of becoming a permanent resident even in the US. I will cover all these basics of immigration and immigration paths, starting with an advanced US degree, in detail under the US deep dive section. So make sure to check that out. Now the 10th pro is that you're already late. It's true, and I'm saying this only for people who think they want to move their life abroad eventually. They love the abroad culture already, maybe by visiting these countries before or by watching online. Undergraduate or high school abroad is where you can easily integrate into the culture in another country. It gets harder as you grow older, as your lives have been different so far. It gets hard to make deep friendships, serious relationships with people of that abroad country. So why did I even list this as a pro here for masters? If you've had this dream to move your life abroad, experience the full country culture, masters is the next best thing that you can do right now. Yes, you're late, but you're never too late. Note that by sharing all this doesn't mean you could leverage everything here. Your focus should be on selected pros that you desire the most, and in most cases, plan your masters from the get-go in that direction. You cannot stay in the middle for so long. Otherwise, achieving your dreams become harder as you are on a very limited time supply given that you're abroad on a visa. For example, you cannot think of working towards a Part 2 PhD, completing the masters in 1.5 years, interview prepping for great summer internships, experiencing diversity, and working part-time jobs all at once, or even in the duration of your master's program. This is just not possible. That is why understanding what is more important to you is very crucial. So please write them down, write down your thoughts about your interests, skills, aspirations, and see if you can achieve your goals from a master's program. Also, understanding drawbacks is important to close the loop on your thoughts. I cover that in the next video. I'll see you there. Peace out.